I am going to begin a series on Dating 101. A lot of my clients are on dating sites and have all these complaints and all these questions about boundaries and red flags when they're on dating sites. So today I want to talk about Dating 101, someone who is really bad at texting and getting back to you. I'm not talking about ghosting, that's different, and we'll talk about that at another time. But I want to talk about, let's say that there's someone that you have felt like you guys have had a connection. Maybe you've been texting maybe for a day or two. I never recommend continuing to text and text and text. You want to meet the person, get on the phone with the person as soon as possible to hear their voice and how you interact talking. I'm never a big component of just texting to communicate. I know a lot of young people, a lot of millennials today. I think it's really poor social skills and how we get to know someone. So I always suggest that try to get on the phone with someone as soon as possible. And then when you're on the phone and sharing and talking, if you feel like you have things in common, then arrange where you're going to have a meet and greet and meet them in person. Move it along. But we're talking about someone who, let's say you've been texting for a couple days. And let's say that the scenario is that maybe you ask him a question or he asked you something or said something and you responded back to it. And then you don't hear from him for a day or two. Then he says, sorry, I'm really a bad texter. I'm really bad at getting back with texts. This is a red flag. Ladies and men, ladies can do this to men too. This is a red flag. And the message that it is giving is, one, you're not a priority right now. What I have going on in my life is more important than you. So I haven't made you a priority. And secondly, it can also mean that this person could be attachment avoidant, that they are avoidant with being available. They're not available. Now, if you are attachment anxious, this is going to make you very anxious, and it's going to stir that arousal in you to continue to try to make this person available. So it is a red flag. Another thing it can mean is that they are preoccupied with other people on there. They're busy texting a lot of other women or men, and so they haven't made you a priority to get back, to text you back. You will also, I have clients who actually put up with this. They complain that he never gets back to me. I text him, I ask him a question, and maybe hours later or tomorrow or the next day, he'll text me. And yet they continue to put up with that. And I'll tell you, it never ends with something good. Because if people are on dating sites and they're dating, you want someone who's actually either, looking for a relationship, looking for a companion or a partner, and wanting to create a relationship. If someone is on there with those goals, then they need to make sure that they're available, they're polite, they're answering your text back. And so if they are saying, I am really a bad texter, this is a message that you need to pay attention to of what they're saying. They're letting you know a lot about themselves for future. They are saying, I'm really bad at this. What you were saying is really not been is not a priority to me. When I'm ready to get back to you, I will get back to you. So in someone who delays texting you back, just know that this is a red flag, and the outcome says a lot. Them saying that says a lot about their personality and how avoidant or how available they are for future. Just pay attention to what people show you. and you'll find out who they are.